Hi, welcome back to Show and Sell. My name is Scott. It's the weekend. That can mean one thing: yard sales. It is October. It's winding down. Let's see if I found anything. At the first sale of the weekend on Friday morning, I picked up this bin that was marked for $10, which included a Wii console, a Disney interactive microphone, a number of power adapters, all of which I haven't gone through yet, controllers, a number of games, including Wii Resort, Wii Play, and Wii Sports. The games are in their respective cases. Also a pair of wired, unopened wired Apple EarPods. The entire bin, I paid $10. Also at the same sale, I picked up that Duracell dual USB car charger, a Hallmark Bear plush, a few Happy Meal, unopened Happy Meal toys from Space Jam: A New Legacy. For those items, the car charger and the bear plush, she threw in the Space Jam toys, that they were $1. So all in at the sale, $11. At another yard sale on Friday morning, I picked up this entire bin of cables, a fan, remotes, a couple RF modulators, power adapters, you name it. There's a little bit of everything in the bin, all in $1. I went to about 8 yard sales on Friday. At the third sale, where I actually made a purchase, I picked up this Uniden scanner for 50 cents. It has been tested and it does work. I also picked up these two Maxell audio cassettes. I paid $3 each for the cassettes. I paid up for the cassettes. More on that in a moment. Although I went to an equal number of sales on Saturday that I did on Friday, I didn't have quite the luck that I did on Friday, although I did pick up a number of items, including at one sale, this red car and bag of action figures from the Peppa Pig series. I paid $4 for both. At another sale, I picked up this Pittsburgh Pirates Major League Baseball cap. It does have the stickers on top and on the underbill. It looks new, but I paid $1. And picked up the last 4 items, all at the same sale. They include this Winnie the Pooh plush. He's about 12, 13 inches tall. An Ole Miss Rebels golf head cover. A Dan D bunny rabbit plush who's in great shape. And a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the PS3. Those 4 items I paid $1. So all in for Saturday, $6. What did you think? Did you see any items that you would have picked up, or would you have kept on walking? The first item that I saw, well, technically not the first item, but the first item that made me go, get a little excited, was the bin of games, controllers, the Wii console. Now, granted, the Wii console, it's not an Xbox or a newer system. A lot of people, it's not their favorite. I like it. I like them when they're cheap. For $10 to get the entire bin, much less the Wii and the adapters and 5 or 6 games, a bunch of loose discs. There was a pair of wired AirPods in there. A few other things. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but $10, good deal. And I'm not going to break down all the prices. Most of you probably hear it all the time. For the price of the bin with everything in it, if I just sell the Wii Sports, I've paid for all of that. In another bin at the same sale, I picked up the Dan D bunny, the Winnie the Pooh plush, and a few kids meal toys, as well as another Apple a wired adapter of sorts for Apple devices, and that was unused, and that Duracell USB dual car charger, which was sealed and unopened. A number of little things. Everything at the first sale, I paid $11, which was a great deal. Unpictured in the video, but I'll show it here. I picked up at the next sale that I went to, I picked up this new, with tags, Adidas cap. Paid $2 for it. That will probably sell, I'm going to guess, for probably about $15. I think I actually have it listed for a little more than that right now, but it'll probably end up selling at about $15. In no particular order, I also picked up the container of cables. Why buy a container of cables? Well, most people don't want to take the time to go through them. It's not exciting. It's not flashy like walking in and seeing a bin of video games. But for $1, there were multiple adapters inside the container that I'll just list. And as has worked out for me in the past, someone's looking for a particular adapter or modulator or something, and you'll make $10, $8, $10, boom, 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 boom. And a few of those, and suddenly that dollar purchase seems a little smarter than it did the day of. But there were a number of things in the bin, remotes and stuff. I haven't been through the whole container yet. At another sale, I picked up the Pentium puzzle and the Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels was free. The Hot Wheels truck was free. It's not really that valuable, but it was fun to see it. It was fun. I cleaned it up a little bit, make it a little shinier. Someone had painted it at one point. I took some of the paint off. And a Pentium processor jigsaw puzzle from 1983. The container was very dirty when I found it in the garage of the particular sale. Not a lot online. Most of the ones that I was able to find pictures of online had been sold. There was one listed and sold on eBay on Terapeak in the last 2 years, and it sold for, I believe, $25 and $12 shipping. My puzzle, while the outside was a little dirty, it did clean up. It's not perfect. It's not mint. It does present well on a shelf. But inside, it had the original poster for the, it looked very much like the cover of the container, but there was a poster that came with the puzzle and a sealed bag of 550 pieces. I was worried that I was going to have to count them out or try and assemble it. Nope, the bag was sealed. So I listed it high at about $90 and about $10 shipping. And I may have to come off that a little bit, but I expect that it's going to sell for at least $50 eventually. But who knows? It may sell for the 80 or 90 because we are heading into the Christmas season. I went to a sale and purchased the United Scanner. Scanners are, a few years ago, a lot of the emergency systems, I think it was a federal law, they switched from analog to digital, so a lot of scanners don't work. They still work as a radio, they still work as a clock, they still have the alarm, they still have the weather channel is still functional. I don't know that all of the channels on the analog system are gone. In my area, I couldn't really pick up anything, but I'm not super familiar with scanners. But I paid 50 cents. Even if I just sell the antenna or the power adapter, I'm gonna make money. I listed it for about $30 and buyer pays shipping. The two Maxell tapes. Why did I buy two blank Maxell tapes that were sealed for $3? Well, when I was going through the bin, I asked, because I thought, well, I can sell the container. It was a little wooden frame that held the tapes. I thought, well, how much for all the cassettes? And they thought about it, and the woman's husband said $3, and I was not going to buy it. And then I saw that there was a little thing a little wrapper of blank cassettes that had been torn into, but the interior cassettes are still sealed. And I thought, well, are they 1, 2s, or 3s? Saw in shed flips that the 2s and the 3s, they get more expensive than just the high bias one. There were 2s, so I knew that I could probably get a little profit out. Not much, probably wouldn't be worth listing, but if there was more than 2 or 3 in there, I could sell them as a lot. There were just the 2, but there was a third cassette that wasn't pictured in the video, but I'll show here. It was a sealed copy in good condition of Guns N' Roses 1987, Appetite for Destruction. I remember it very well. It was very popular. They went on tour for a very long time. $3. So $9.50 at that particular sale. And I did not want to jinx it, so I didn't offer some, well, I'll give you $1 each for the tapes. Nope. I just said $9.50, here's my money. And I went home. That evening, after giving it some consideration, searching Terapeak, looking at listings, thinking about maybe sending it off and having it graded, I opted to list it. And I looked on Terapeak, and the prices were, the highest one was graded. It was, I think it was a 9. I wasn't really familiar with the company, and they were asking $700 or $800. The next ones sold down from that were $140, $150. I felt mine was in pretty good condition. I thought that I was probably going to have to come off the price, but I listed it at $240. Buyer pays shipping, $10. And it sold almost instantaneously. I felt really good and really bad. If you've watched this far into the video, do me a favor, hit subscribe. You might hit that notification bell if you'd like to be notified of future videos as they drop. What about the other items? The tape. Would you have known to pick up that cassette? Would you have held on to the cassette a little tighter? Would you have gone for the slow dime in this case? Would you have tried to get another $100 or $200 out of it? Maybe you're the person who would have had it graded and held out for $700 or $800. Go down to the comments and let me know. I'm really interested in your takes on not just the cassette, but all the items that I picked up this weekend. I always like to find out a little bit about who's watching my videos and why, or what they think of them. If you like this video, hit like. If you didn't like this video, also hit like. I think it's mandatory. It's in the official rules. And tell me why you didn't like this video. I really like bringing these videos to you. It's a lot of fun. In addition to my yard sale and auction videos, I'm also going through the estates of 2 collectors, and you really never know what you're going to find. You think it's crazy going to these yard sales and finding a cassette that hasn't been opened ever from the 1980s. A lot of the boxes I've been going through, I've been finding items like that. Why is this here? How did it get here? Maybe there's something in the videos you'd be interested in as well. I thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. My name is Scott. Bye.